And now the story continues. The story of the Iron Dragons and their enemies. Tired of being used, the Ojamas and their leader, the Blue Lord, Ojama Blue, have planned to release an unspeakable evil. But for that, they needed to reach the gates of the Dark World. On their journey, they fought countless enemies, mostly fled the fight, but this still shows courage for Ojamas. They joined the circus, they traveled with a panda, they fought raging beasts. Now the Ojamas have reached the gates of the Dark World, and upon reaching it, Ojama Yellow is soon faced with a grim realization. A sacrifice must be made. Ojama Yellow was supposed to give up his own brothers to open the seal. He hesitated, but then remembered his Dark Lord, Blue Lord, and his hatred for the Iron Dragons. His hatred fueled him for years of humiliation, so he had enough. At any cost, he had to end the cycle. No more were the Ojama's fodder used to level up for the Iron Dragons, and he sacrificed his two brothers to this grim ritual. And then he did not have time to mourn because the seal had broken. He was left speechless and unmoved when he saw the dark beast appearing right in front of him. Dark Iron Dragon, it was called. He was vastly stronger than a normal Iron Dragon, but this was not all. If he were to be defeated, the one who defeated him would be corrupted and take his place. That's why he was sealed. Then the Dark Armed stared at the puny creature and ate the Ojama. After that he took off, looking for more victims. Meanwhile, our main character, Armed Dragon level 3, was unaware of what's happening at his school. Dark Armed began slaughtering everyone. The Armed Dragons tried to resist. They all attacked together, trying to stop him, but in a fit of rage, the Dark Armed nullified all their attacks and strikes back at them. With a single attack, everyone was dead, and Dark Armed grew even stronger. With each victim, he grew bigger and more bloodthirsty. Then, sensing something, he flew off and met level 3. At that moment, a masked dragon appeared to defend the level 3. They were the guardians of the young dragons. Dark Armed just ate the masked dragon and then prepared to strike at the level 3 dragon. He swung his massive claw, but then he stopped, noticing something about that level 3. He said, "Your spikes look familiar, youngling. You must be one of mine, one of my whelplings. In this world, blood is all, and I will spare you this once." one day you may inherit my darkness. The armed dragon level 3 was frozen in fear, speechless, refusing to believe what he just heard. This beast was his dad? The dark armed flew off and killed everyone in his way. And the level 3 tried to look for survivors, but none was found. What he found was just a mountain of dead. Angry and sad, the level 3 went on a journey. He wanted to find Dark Armed, even though he stood no chance. He thought it was better to die like the others than remain alone. He was wandering the forest, contemplating, walking, and then he reached a mountain. And on that mountain he saw a dragon. It was Thunder Dragon Colossus. He was defeated by the Dark Armed and left for dead. The level 3 approached the Thunder Dragon. The Thunder Dragon was unable to speak or move. He needed food and water. And level 3 hunted for him and nurtured him back to a state in which he could at least speak. The Colossus told him that he will not recover, no matter how much he helped him, but he still had a way to avenge himself. He poured all his power into one giant ball of lightning, and the ball of lightning covered the level 3's body, infused with it. After that, a giant explosion occurred, and Thunder Armed Dragon level 3 was born. With his newfound power, level 3 feels like with enough training he would be able to stop Dark Armed, his father, and he knew that the inherited lightning would make him immune to the corruption of the Dark Armed. And the battle of the armed dragons continues.